Yes, the struggle of getting up in the morning. I know, I know. It is such a struggle because I do have my little Damien laying right next to me, and it's just the hardest thing for me to get up in the mornings and get him ready for school and get Jordan ready for the day. So for today's video, you guys, we are going to be doing a day in my life. I am going to be showing you guys what it is to have a day in my life with my 4-year-old and my 3-month-old. My life is so crazy because of these two little boys, but they always make my days so exciting. But yeah, so starting. Oh, please excuse my little one in the background. So we're going to be starting off by waking up in the mornings. It is such a struggle because it's I usually wake up at 5:30. Okay, I will snooze the button to 6 o'clock and just sleep in. So we're moving on to the morning routine, just what I do on a daily in the mornings. So I am going to start off by brushing my teeth, washing my face, and I'm going to be showing you guys all the products I use in this video. I will also have them linked down below. But yeah, I'm just going to start off by brushing my teeth. I'm going to be moving on to my facial cleanser, which is the Dermalogica. And no, this is not sponsored by them. They have no idea that I love their products and I love how they've been leaving my face. I've been using them for years and years and years. My entire skincare routine, you guys will see, is going to be only Dermalogica because I do have sensitive skin, and Dermalogica has just worked for me for all these years. But yeah, this day I actually exfoliated my face in the morning. I don't normally do this every single morning or every single day by all means, but there's certain days that I do feel like my skin needs to be exfoliated, and today was one of those days. Then we're going to be moving on to toning the face, and I really like using the Dermalogica. Yes, all these products, you guys, I cannot get enough of them. Just let them know that Blancabeautyy is a die-hard fan. But yes, I am going to be moving on to toning my face and using my vitamin C serum just to make my face a little bit more bright, because I do have excuse me, I do have dark spots on my face, and I just want them to lighten up. Here, once I'm done washing my face, I go back to my bed and just get on my phone, check Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. If you guys want to follow me, I will have that all listed down below. And here, Damien is now waking up. He has a very, very weird way of waking up. He sees that I'm on my phone. He'll try to get as much as attention as he can by slowly sliding himself on me, and then once I do see that he's tried hard enough, I'm like, okay, time to give my baby some attention. So at this point, Jordan is still sleeping. He doesn't wake up until like 5. He doesn't wake up until 6 or 7 a.m. sometimes. But here I'm just getting Damien up, and he's just giving me the hardest time. He is fighting the sleep. So he just wants to stay sleeping, does not want to get up whatsoever. And then he sees the camera and he's like, nope, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I don't care if the camera's filming. So he did lay down once more, but I ended up getting him up. Once he's finally done fighting me and not getting up, he'll get up and go do his duties in the morning. And then my little Jordan is finally up. This day was actually really cold, so I had to put a onesie on him, and he is just the happiest little boy when he gets into onesies. I do put on an extra shirt underneath because I just don't like how it looks without it. And here I am preparing Damien to take him to school. My mother, his nana, is always the first one to say good morning. Sometimes today she woke up really early for some odd reason, but she is giving him his blessings for the day and telling him to be a good boy at school. But yeah, we are on our way to his little school. At this point, he is just really happy to go to school because he likes going to school now, and he doesn't have a problem with it anymore. We did in the beginning, like most children would, but he loves it now because he has a bunch of little friends. And every morning before we leave, we always have to say good morning to Junior. It's one of Damien's favorite things to say goodbye to Junior, or like just try to play with him before we leave. And yeah, here he already knows how to get in his chair and buckle up for safety, if you will. And here we already arrived at school. I'm just getting him off, and he is still sleepy. Yes, he was telling me the entire car ride that he wanted to go back to sleep, wanted to go home and go to sleep. But then once we actually got to his school, he was very excited because he was ready to see all his little friends and play and have fun. And every morning before he goes into his classroom, they always tell him to wash his hands before anything, and just do everything he needs to do in the restroom. And then once I drop him off, I go back home. The very, very first thing I do is I go check on my little Jordan. He is normally always sleeping in the mornings when I get home from dropping off Damien. And then I go on a hunt for my mother and help her out whatever she needs during the day. And every morning we always go and check on her plants because my mother has a very, very like green thumb. She can literally grow anything that she plants, and it always revives. So here it is already time to pick up Damien, so I'm just gonna go and on my way pick him up. He is always so excited to come and come out of school because there's always a little surprise for him right outside of his school. And if he behaves, he always knows that he's gonna get an ice cream. Here, we already got home, and I let Damien do whatever it is that he wants to do. I always come home and I literally start helping my mother put the dishes away, wash the dishes, clean, do anything I need to do, and I start cooking for everyone in the household. But yeah. So finally, my little Jordan decides to finally get up in the morning, so we just like to show him some love and get all his things that he needs to get ready. And he normally always wakes up very, very hungry. So this machine is like the best thing ever. It like can literally make a bottle in like 20 seconds. I kid you not. And Jordan has been loving it because it always leaves it so warm and just ready to go. So immediately after making his bottle, I go and sit on the couch and wait until he deeply falls asleep, and then that's when I go into his little room. Yes, I have a little designated room for him and Damien when it's time to take a nap. So here I just dropped him off, and then I start cooking for the entire household. I like to put Jordan down to sleep first before I start cooking for everyone, and that way I can have more time on my hands and just really get done what I need to get done. And while I let the food cook for itself for a little bit, I like to go and check on Jordan to see if he is sleeping. And by the meantime I am cooking, he is already waking up. He normally doesn't take a full nap. He normally just sleeps from 30 minutes, 35 minutes the most, and then he wakes up again. He normally sleeps all night, so he doesn't really bother at nighttime or wake up during the night. And then that's when I have to make him another bottle because he is just a baby eating machine. And like I said, you guys, this baby Bretza machine, it is so amazing because it can literally make a bottle in 20 seconds. So usually for our days, we like to go outside, spend the day outside, be outside getting fresh air. But for this day, we had workers cutting down the big tree in our backyard because it was very dangerous tree. So we just had to stay inside for the time being because they were cutting the tree down very, very bald. So there never goes a day where my mother asks me to braid her hair because she has really, really long hair and I always have to braid it for her. But it's exciting for me because I get to experiment with new braids or anything like that. She recently just cut it, so I haven't been able to braid it normally or recently. How many times can I say normally in this video, right guys? So it is time for Damien to go on his blackboard and start learning his ABCs. Me and him like to spend that time where he can learn his ABCs because he is, like I said, he is in his little school, and I like to teach him his ABCs while we're at home as well as when he's in school. So for this day, we were learning the letter A, the capitalized and the lowercase a. And he loves spending this time with me because we get to bond a little bit. Jordan normally takes up almost all my time because he is only 3 months, and this for me and Damien is just a bonding time for both of us. Then after his learning his ABCs, it's nap time for everyone, Jordan as well as Damien. And then after their nap time, we like to all reunite after that time being. We like to reunite at the kitchen and just eat. And for this day, we had no idea that my cousin was gonna come into town. So that's why everyone is like staring at the window. So now we are just all reunited in the kitchen once again at nighttime. So yeah, that is it for a day in my life, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what videos you guys want to see more from me. If you guys like these kinds of videos, please let me know and I will sure film these for you guys. But yeah, that is all for me. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.